Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm messing with the Accord. I've been messing with it for a little bit and stuff. Just didn't pick up the camera because I don't want it to be the same thing over and over and over again for you guys. But I think I got it running a little bit better, a lot bit better. Let me go ahead and connect this battery and everything. Start this thing up, let it warm back up for a second. Let's get inside. Start her up. I don't know why this car idles so high. I've sprayed everywhere. I don't see no vacuum leaks, no nothing. Maybe when I get it on the dyno and actually have it professionally tuned, it'll be better. So, let's go for a little rip. It's gonna suck one-handed, especially with no power steering. Right there. Oh, yeah, it's running way better. Alright, I'm gonna turn around. Alright, see? Oh, yeah. 10 pounds. AFRs are looking good. That's where it's idling at, right around there. So she's hitting 10 pounds and pulling pretty good. So now I gotta stop being lazy and do this oil leak. So I'm gonna kind of like back the car in halfway to the shop, jack up the front, and get underneath the car. All right, so that's why I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna let the car cool for a little bit because honestly I just did a rip in it, and I've been messing with the tune for a little bit on it as well. So yeah, we're gonna let it cool down. I'm gonna jack it up, get jack stands under it, and get under this pig and see what's leaking. If I gotta drop the pan or whatnot. Really hate to drop the pan because I gotta drop the front subframe then if I do that. But it is what it is. We gotta fix this oil leak because you can't have her leaking oil on the dyno or at the track. So we're gonna do that, and I still gotta get this battery put down here. So we'll see how far we get. But first, I want to get this oil leak addressed. So let's get up in the air. Alright, so the Accord is up in the air. You see there's some oil leaks there and stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna get something to lay on the ground and then we'll get onto this pig and look. Alright guys, so from further inspection, definitely the oil pan leaking and the return line. So let's see if we can get under here. Ugh. See right here, all wet and leaking. And then along the back and stuff is leaking too. So definitely gonna have to drop this pan and then tighten this bung up. Maybe it's loose here, I'm not sure, but regardless, yeah, I dropped this pan. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out real quick. Alright guys, so I drained the oil out of the Accord stuff. I didn't have a drain pan, so I had the drain plug open a little bit where I can hold the drain plug there and hold this up until it filled up a lot, enough at least, and then slowly pull the plug out some more. So we didn't make too much of a mess. I cleaned it up already. But yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and start unbolting the drain or the oil pan and get this pan down. And I have a gasket over here, a brand new one, and I got RTV or Honda Bond, whatever you want to call it. Where did it go? I just saw it. Oh man, there's so much shit in this way. Where did it go? I just had it. Boom. Comes with the Honda Bond and everything, baby. Whole kit. So yeah, we're gonna get the pan down and all that, and then I gotta tighten the bong up for the oil return line because that is no bueno. It's leaking too. And then I noticed, well, Cuzzo noticed the other day that my clutch line was getting caught underneath here and it's doing it again. Oh man, that shit sucks. See where it's pinched right there? Yeah. So as you guys know, I don't run a mount in the rear. If you guys didn't know, well now you guys do. Just because I got my solid mounts and this thing doesn't move at all. I mean, it has a little movement in it, but not much where I need that mount because of these solid mounts. If I made a solid rear, then I'll put a solid in there, but I can't really get the stock one to fit right because how this car has no movement, or the engine has no movement, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the pan off and stuff, and I might remove that back T-bracket as well. I think that's called, yeah, the T-bracket. So let's get to work, guys. All right, so the oil pan is off, and then yeah, this is definitely loose. What the problem is here too, so oil's seeping through here, so I gotta tighten this bung up here because this is loose. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean all this up right here, and then we'll clean up under the block, and then go ahead and lay down the RTV and the gasket on here and everything, and slap her back together and put some oil in this thing, and hopefully we're good with oil leaks at this point. I'm tired of it. So yeah, let's get this pan cleaned up. This thing made a mess. Whew. But all right, I got the oil pan back up on there. I just got the bolts all in there snug, not tight. I'm gonna let it cure for a little bit, then I'm gonna go back around with the ratchet and tighten them all by hand. Same with the drain plug. I don't want to do that yet, but I did go ahead and clean all that up and all that, cleaned it pretty good. But as you can see, it's not really closed up all the way. I'm just gonna let it get tacked up a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and go around with the ratchet and tighten everything up. So while that's drying, go ahead and pick up our mess. All right, so I got everything picked up. Pan's fully bolted on. I went around and torqued it down. I got this tightened up here, so that's all good now. I'm just gonna jack the car down and push it in. I mean, there's really not, I don't want to put oil in it right now, just because I want to let that RTV and everything, or the Honda Bond, cure a little bit overnight. So yeah, that's the plan. I mean, regardless, I'm not missing the upload, because even if I come tomorrow and do that, I can end that video and start another video. But regardless, I'm still ahead of video, because the video I posted on Monday, which is today, was from Saturday, and then I recorded Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so I'm ready ahead 2 or 3 videos, you know what I mean? So I want to let this sit and cure and go from there, you know. Maybe I'll lower it, push it in, and then I gotta go get oil and stuff anyways, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get the oil and everything tonight, put it in it, because that stuff that I got, it's fast dry, so it should be good to use within 30-45 minutes. So, and we're not really driving the car, we're just gonna put oil in it to make sure it's not leaking. But yeah, let's just get the car on the ground and we'll go from there. How about that? All right, so we got the car back on the ground. Yeah, I don't know, should we let this cure a little more? Yeah, I mean, it's real kind of like literally came off onto my finger, so I'm definitely gonna let that cure a little longer. I was thinking about getting oil in it and put some oil in now and see if it leaks, but if that RTV is not dry, then it's just gonna push through it. So yeah, not else we can really do. I was gonna do some more of the battery relocation stuff, but I still need this cable and things like that, and then I'm gonna have to extend it, all that, you know, which I have everything to extend it, but I don't want to extend this cable if this cable is broken, you know what I mean? So, but if anyone has this harness here, this part, it goes from right here, from here, and then they both come up to the positive terminal. So if anyone has that cable, they want to sell it to me, please let me know. Put it down in the comments, or you can just DM me on Instagram or something, you know. But if anyone has one, I'll buy one. Junkyards out here suck. There's not any around here really. Like the closest one I have to go is literally like 45 minutes or an hour away. So it sucks. But yeah, let me know in the comments if anyone has that positive cable terminal. I'll buy it. All right, guys. Whew, I'm out of breath. For the past 20 minutes or so, I've been trying to push this thing in, and I can't get over this ledge right here. So I've been trying to push it in, push it in, push it in. I can't get it to go in. I get there and it just like stops. I ain't strong enough, especially because there's an incline. I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but from here in, there's an incline. So And I'm tired. Woo! And I'm hungry. I haven't really ate today. I had one of these all day. Just a little granola bar. So I'm gonna keep trying to push this car in and see if I can get the car in, you know. But not, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait a while before I can put oil in it to drive it in. I got her in. Whew. Guys, that was horrible. Whew. So, no, I didn't start it. Look, it is completely cold. The manifold would have been hot even just starting it for a second. So I definitely didn't have hope. As much as I wish I did. Even try to get hold of Dustin and stuff. He ain't even replying to me. So, whew. Guess put this stuff in front of the Accord and we'll close up shop. But I'm really hoping that's the reason for the leak. I don't see anywhere else that was leaking. Like, I looked around, I didn't see anything else that was like, looked like it was wet or anything. And I literally, being under there, I was able to see the oil pan drip. So it was leaking from the return and from the back of the pan. So that's got to be where it was leaking. I don't see it wet anywhere else. And like back before, it used to be wet in here. I don't know if I remember showing you guys where right in there would get all puddled in oil. Nothing in there anymore. So the cam seal's good, the valve cover's good, and that oil pan, cross your fingers, is good as well, you know. But yeah, let's get everything inside. All right, she's done for the day. So that was a mission. I don't know why, but that was a pain. I hate doing the oil pan in this car. It's just so tight because of the subframe that these cars have. I believe it's only the CGs. I'm not exactly sure. I've only really messed with CGs, but I know like the Civics and stuff don't have it. But that front subframe, that two-piece subframe, they have to remove to do almost anything. Like to do the engine or transmission in this car, you got to remove that subframe. On these, you can literally have the engine and transmission out without touching that front subframe. So I mean, like you can see it all right there. And then, I don't know, man, there's too much stuff in the way. But like the Civics don't have that. You know what I mean? They don't have that front piece. So, yeah. It's a pain in the butt. I think there was an Integris had that too. I think it was the DAs that had it. But, yeah. I'm tired. Hate working on the ground. One day we'll have a lift. But for now, we're going to make it happen with what we got. So, after this, there should be no more leaks if that worked out good. I don't see why it wouldn't be fine. I mean, there's RTV on it and a gasket. I did a thin layer around the pan. Put the gasket on, let it cure for a little bit. Then put a thin layer on the top of the gasket. Put it all down. And then kind of like hand tightened everything. Let it sit for about 10-15 minutes or so. And then I went around and tightened it up a little more. Let it sit for another 10 minutes and I tightened it all the way back up. And then as I tightened it up, the RT was just starting to come out. Like Gersh out. Like, so it's got like a bead around it. So it should be good, hopefully. Definitely next thing I want to tackle is getting this battery located down in here. So that'd be good. And I still got to send this distributor out to Rywire so they can do the harness for it. But I'm probably gonna wait till after the holidays for that stuff because kids need Christmas gifts. So yeah. Other than that, I mean, y'all want to see it done sooner? I mean, y'all can always, you know, send a few bucks, you know what I'm saying, to help out with the build. But we're going to be doing another giveaway soon. Probably the next video, me and Dustin will sit down and talk about our next giveaway that we're going to do for the channel. So, but with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video now. So please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification button so y'all get notified when we post. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.